Welcome to MTM. I'm Steve Swearingen. Today we're going to walk you through greasing 3 of our trailers that we build here. We're going to start with our 23-foot quarter frame. We will then move to our 40-foot frameless, and from there we'll move to a 28-foot full frame. Today we'll start with this right here. It's this 23-foot. We'll start at the 5th wheel plate. So on our 5th wheels, on each pivot point, we have at least 2 greasers, one on the outside, one on the inside. And then on our saddles, where the saddles separate and meet the 5th wheel plate, we always want to make sure we keep grease in between those. Otherwise, the wear plates will wear faster and cause damage to your trailer. We also have 2 grease points, one in the front and one in the rear of our main hydraulic cylinder. And then the same on the other side of our 5th wheel. One on the inside of the arm and one on the outside. We'll move to the center of the trailer here. Back to your stiff legs, you have 1 pivot point, but 3 grease zerks. So you'll have one on the outside, you've got one on the inside of your short arm, and then one on the inside. It's the exact same on both sides of the trailer, so you can mirror image this as you look at it. Then we'll move back again here, back by the rear tires. We have your lower pivot point. You have 1 grease zerk on the outside, 1 grease zerk on the inside, in between, and 1 on the back side. On both sides, it's the same. Above that, we also have 1 on the outside, 1 in the upper draft arm in the middle, and 1 on the back side of the draft arm. With the high lift option, we have 2 grease zerks on the top rail of the trailer, 1 at the very back at your dog leg on the swing section of the gate, and 1 at the opening for the hydraulic lift. And underneath your trailer, there are 3 grease points, 1 on the outside of your hinge for the tub, 1 on the inside, 1 on the hinge for the actual quarter frame, and the same on the opposite side. 1 on the hinge for the quarter frame, and 1 on each side of the tub. We'll come back over here where you have your latches for your tailgate. You have 1 just under this lip. You have another just outside of center, another one on the exact opposite side, and 1 on the end of the latch. Now moving on to the 40-foot, you have grease points on every section of the barn door. So 2 on each section, 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. The next one is going to be up here on your pivot point in the center of your trailer on your bolster. You're going to have 1 on the outside, 1 in the center, and 1 in the back side on both sides. Moving up here to your 2-speed landing gear, you're going to have 2 grease zerks on this side here, 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom, and then 1 on the back side of the case. And just like the 5th wheel on our 23-foot, you'll see we have the exact same grease points. 1 on the outside of the pivot on the arm, 1 on the inside, 1 on the front of the cylinder, 1 on the rear of the cylinder, and also your saddles. So on the full frame, the only moving part you have in the front of this trailer is your cylinder. So you have the same 2 grease zerks, 1 in the front of the cylinder and 1 in the rear of the cylinder. Moving back here to the landing gear, we'll have 1 on the box and 2 on the back on the leg. We'll move to the rear of the trailer. This also has the high lift option. So you have 1 on the dog leg on the swing section of the gate and 1 on your high lift arm. Around the back of this trailer, on both sides of the trailer. The same goes for your hinges. Will be the same, 1 on the outside, 1 here in the edge in the center, 1 on the center on the passenger side, and 1 on the outside on the passenger side. And so as you can see here, this trailer is equipped with a cable tarp. The only way that you are able to get grease in this rear grease zerk now is to activate your high lift gate and open the tailgate and get on your grease zerk. When you first receive your trailer, within the first week, you're going to want to grease the entire trailer, and thereafter you're going to do once every couple days. If you're local to Kewanee and you feel the need to have your trailer greased and you can't get to it, give us a call and stop in and we'll take care of the grease on your trailer for you.